All right. If you thought Arsenal was done with signing players, then you don't know who Andre Bata is. Andre Bata is showing that you were here, but you were just playing. We are appreciating you for the work you've gone ahead to do at the club of Arsenal on building it and making a big decision, bringing Mikel Arteta, bringing in the likes of Odegaard, the likes of Kai Havertz, the likes of which other guys has this guy gone ahead to bring in? Very many of those. Gabriel Magalhaes, Ricardo Carafiori, Julian Timber, and very many others. But I'm here to show you how this job should be done. Now, with Arsenal counting, and obviously bringing in 7 players so far, looks like they are in for the 8th one. Can you imagine? They are in for the 8th signing. And when I talk about the 8th signing, it's all about Piero. You know, Piero is coming in through to the side of Arsenal anytime from now. And to bring you back to speed, or to bring you up to speed, Arsenal has gone ahead to bring in Kepa Arrizabalaga, Zubimendi, Nogard, Madueke, Mosquera, Victor Gyökeres, and a player known as Mosquera. Those are 7. Sorry, and a player known as Ebelechi Eze. 7 signings, and Arsenal is not yet done. They are in for the 8th signing, and it's all about Piero. And guess what? This is a domino, and it will be accelerated by the departure of a player in that central defense of Arsenal. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having exclusive fun. You know, I know I haven't been up to speed in the past 1 or 2 days, but I think we obviously gonna be really catching up to speed. So, where should we start from? Guys, continue to subscribe because we want to hit 28,000 subscribers, and we first have to hit 27,100. So please go ahead and really subscribe if you're watching us for the very, very first time. And let's see close to 300 likes. Smash this video, and you can as well become a member. Go into the lower right bottom corner, click the word join, and it's just $1 per month, please. It's not a lot of money. $1 per month. If we can get in like 100 members, you know, we want 100 people who can pay 100. Sorry, we want 100 people so far who can really come up with is it $3 a month? You understand? So please do the needful and really become members of this beautiful channel. Now, Fabrizio Romano was the first obviously come up and obviously let us know that FC Porto keep talks active for Jakub Kiwior, with new bid set to be sent in this week. Arsenal already rejected a bid in July, but Porto will try again soon. If Zinchenko and Kiwior leave, Arsenal could add 1 more player. Now, FC Porto went ahead to put in a bid in July. It was rejected by the club of Arsenal, and FC Porto is still pushing for Jakub Kiwior, a player that I believe is really good, and when he obviously gets ample playing time, he's obviously going to turn out to be a very good player. And if I told I'm Arsenal, when I'm selling Jakub Kiwior to FC Porto, I have to include a buyback clause and a sell-on clause, because he is obviously going to explode. I tell you, FC Porto is going to be playing the Champions League. If this guy crosses and goes to FC Porto, you will tell me what he will turn into after all this really comes to pass. So that is all about a player known as Jakub Kiwior, meaning that the coming in through of Piero, you know, depends onto the departure of Jakub Kiwior. But Jakub Kiwior is leaving. I tell you this. The player is obviously leaving and is obviously going to find himself in a position of really signing for FC Porto in there for you. And if he leaves, that's when Arsenal will go in for a player. And looks like when Arsenal put on their magnifying glasses, it sends them a message that the player known as the player known as Jakub Kiwior is obviously going to be leaving. And that's why we got an exclusive from David Austin that Arsenal working to sign Piero Hincapié from Bayern Leverkusen, subject to player exists, subject to player exits. 20-year-old defender told Bayer Leverkusen of wish to leave, plus prioritizing Arsenal above others. Efforts ongoing to make fee more realistic than 60 million release clause. So that means the lad has a release clause of 60 million euros and he wants out, he wants to leave the club of Bayer Leverkusen that lost to Hoffenheim over the weekend by 2-1, and Bayer Leverkusen is managed by the former manager of Manchester United who goes by the names of Erik ten Hag. Then Fabrizio Romano followed up next after David Austin and said, Arsenal also make official approach to Bayer Leverkusen for Piero Hincapié after player's decision to leave. No official bid yet from Arsenal, as deal depends on Jakub Kiwior's exit, FC Porto on it, or Zinchenko future. Tottenham sent loan plus obligation bid to Bayer Leverkusen for Hincapie. Now, Arsenal looks like they're set to really hijack a deal of Spurs again. After doing it with Ebelechi Eze, they're now doing it with Piero Hincapié. And Spurs fans won't be happy with it. And Arsenal fans will be like, Spurs, we told you, you were really an underdog. You know, you were not in the same levels as Arsenal. Now, that's why we went ahead, obviously, take Eze from you, and we're here to take Hincapie from you. So that is really very, 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 very happy and very, very much exciting for the fans of Arsenal, and very much agitating for the sides, for the fans of Arsenal. Sorry, agitating for the fans of Spurs and exciting for the fans of Tottenham Hotspur. So Arsenal is getting in Hincapie. You understand? And I tell you, Kiwior is obviously going to be leaving, because I think this is his second full season in the club of Arsenal, because he came in through in the January transfer window of 2023, right? His first full season was on 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025. 2 full seasons, he has not been trusted to play more games and more minutes in the club of Arsenal. And I tell you, every time they've gone ahead to bring him on, he's a very good player, but he's not trusted by the manager. And we wait to see how things really happen. Now, for Hincapie, you might be asking, who is Hincapie? Hincapie is really an Ecuadorian professional, right? Who plays as a left back or a left center back in there. He was born on May 9th, 2002. He's 23 years of age, right? And he's 1.8 meters tall. That is Hincapie for you. And he wants to join the club of Arsenal in there for you. So Hincapie has gone ahead to play 32 games last season, 2 goals and 2 assists. This season he has only gone ahead to play 1 game, and he has scored 0 goals and 0 assists. And I don't think that if you're looking out for a defender, you understand, that really matters. I'm talking about what we call the goals that he scores. You understand? So Piero Hincapié to Arsenal is one of those deals that you should look at in these dying days of the transfer summer. You know, remember, it's closing on the 1st of September, and he is really one of those players that we have to look at that will obviously come and really put in a very huge shift at the club of Arsenal. And Arsenal, on the left-sided centre-back, they really have 2 players. If at all Kiwior leaves, Gabriel Magalhaes and a player known as Ricardo Carafiori. But they feel like, to be more safe, they need to add in 1 more and see how things really pan out for this beautiful club of Arsenal. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. That's what I had to bring in for you. And lastly, before I close out and really call in for your reactions and comments, even a first-year journalist known as Jakub Ben came up with the following and said that Piero Hincapie's future we want to watch in the final week of the window. Leverkusen defender is exploring options with an exit possible. So Piero future is one to watch in the final week of the window, and the player looks like he's obviously going to be joining the club of Arsenal. And Arsenal really pushing hard to see to it that the player really comes in. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. Continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And please, your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. We out.